You ever hear your own voice coming from somewhere it shouldn't? Because I did. It was calling from my basement. But I was upstairs. And my dog? He knew before I did, because he barked at that door every night for a week. First time it happened, I figured it was nothing. Diesel, my German shepherd, was growling at the basement door. Low, guttural, hackles raised. I'd had him 6 years. He doesn't growl at shadows. He only barks when there's someone there. I opened the door, flicked on the light. Empty stairs. Cold air. Silence. "See?" I said. Nothing. He didn't buy it. Refused to go near the door for the rest of the night. Same thing. Growling. Barking. Pacing the kitchen. Staring at the door like something was behind it. I opened it again. Nothing. Checked the basement windows. Locked. No signs of forced entry. No open vents. No drafts. But Diesel stayed alert. Eyes fixed. Body rigid. That night, I dreamed I was in the basement, and someone upstairs was whispering my name. I woke to barking. Loud. Desperate. Diesel was at the basement door again, but this time he wasn't alone. There was a voice. My voice, calling from the other side. Faint, muffled, but unmistakable. Diesel, come here, boy. He backed away, tail between his legs. I froze. I was still in bed. Alone. The voice downstairs wasn't me. I needed proof. I set up a GoPro above the door, a second one on the stairs, left the basement lights off. At midnight, Diesel started again. Same growl, same spot. I didn't open the door. Just watched, listened. Nothing happened until 3:17 a.m. Good boy. Come on, Diesel. My voice. Again. But I was right there. I played the footage back the next day. No one on the stairs, no one near the door. But the audio? Clear as day. I played them the audio, they took it seriously. 2 officers searched the entire house, basement included. They didn't find anything. No signs of forced entry, no wires, no speakers, no explanation. One officer said, "Maybe someone's messing with you. Could be a voice recording, speaker in a vent, maybe?" Then he paused. "You live alone, right?" I nodded. He scratched his neck. "Then why is there food in the basement fridge?" I never use the basement fridge. Hell, I barely go down there. But when I opened it, sandwiches, energy drinks, 2 water bottles, all fresh. New. As if someone had stocked it in the last 24 hours. Police didn't find fingerprints. They told me to keep the doors locked and left. Diesel wouldn't stop barking. I yelled. He didn't stop. Then came the whisper. Again. This time louder. Closer. "Let me out." Still my voice, but hoarser. Wrong. I opened the door just an inch. The barking stopped. Total silence. I turned on the light and saw a hand vanish around the corner of the stairwell. I slammed the door shut. I grabbed a hammer. Dialed 911. Busy signal. I tried again. Call failed. The basement light flicked off, then back on, then off again. Flicker, flicker, then darkness. Diesel was at my side, whining. We backed away. That's when the basement door clicked, locked itself from the inside. I dug out my old laptop, pulled up audio editing software, enhanced the GoPro audio from the night before, filtered the layers. There were 2 voices, mine, repeating the same 3 lines. Diesel, come here, let me out. And beneath it, barely audible, breathing, but not mine. Wet, guttural, wrong. Then a whisper, he's listening now. Friday night. I stayed at a friend's place, took Diesel with me. We didn't sleep. When I got home the next morning, everything was untouched, except the basement. The door was wide open, stairs wet, footprints, bare feet leading up to the kitchen. And on the kitchen counter, a handwritten note. Thanks for the bed. Your voice fits better now. Underneath it was my phone. Still recording. Audio file, 4 hours long. The first 2 hours, breathing. The last 2, me talking, except it wasn't me. I moved out that day, never went back. But just this morning, my phone buzzed. New voicemail, no number. I hit play. Diesel, come here, boy. It's okay now. He's gone. It was my voice. But I haven't said that since he died. Last week. If your dog barks at a door that's never opened, listen to him. Don't ignore it. And whatever you do, don't answer yourself when you call. Let me be clear. I didn't order the pizza, but he kept showing up, night after night. Same guy, same smile, same order. And when I finally checked the receipt, the delivery instructions said, wait until she's alone. I live alone. Quiet street, locked doors, lights on. That night I was just watching TV when I heard a knock. 3 short taps, not aggressive, just enough to make my stomach tighten. I checked the peephole. Pizza guy, mid-30s, ball cap, soaked from the rain, holding a box like nothing was off. I opened the door a crack. Large pepperoni for Emily? That's my name. I didn't order anything, I told him. He smiled. Already paid, no tip needed. I shook my head. Sorry, not mine. He just stood there, smiling, then shrugged and walked away. I watched until he got into an old gray Toyota Camry and drove off. I locked the door twice. 2 days later, same knock, same guy, same exact pizza. Emily, right? I stared at him. Seriously? Again? Who's sending these? He showed me the receipt, my address, my full name. But the number was wrong. Sorry, I said again. Not mine. He stared at me a second longer than felt normal, then walked away. But this time, I watched him pull out his phone and snap a photo of my door. I called the pizza place. Hi, someone keeps sending food to my house. It's not me. The guy on the line checked. Says here these were placed online. Guest checkout, paid by card. Can you tell me who placed it? He paused. There's no name, but the IP address matches your home network. My heart skipped. What? The order came from your Wi-Fi. I turned the house upside down, checked my phone, laptop, no open tabs, no autofills, no saved info. Nothing looked out of place. So how were orders coming from inside? Unless someone had been here. The following night, I turned off all the lights and watched from behind the curtain. Same guy. He didn't knock this time. He just walked up to the door, placed the pizza box on the mat, and stood there for 10 minutes. Then he walked away. No car in sight this time. The next night, I set up a camera in the front hallway, hooked it to motion detection. Then I waited. Saturday. No knock. No pizza. Sunday, nothing. But Monday night, 1:34 a.m., I got a notification. Motion detected. Front door. I replayed the footage. The front door opened from the inside. Someone walked out. Tall, thin, hoodie up and box in hand. It was him, but I never unlocked that door. In the morning, I noticed something weird. The light in the basement was on. I never used the basement. I walked down. Slow, quiet. There, behind the water heater, was a blanket, food wrappers, empty bottles, a used pizza box, and my spare house key. He'd been living down there, ordering food using my Wi-Fi. Waiting, they dusted for prints, took my laptop, phone, and router. Confirmed the food orders were placed from inside the house. But that's not what scared me most. They showed me the email address used. It was mine! But with one letter off. Someone had mirrored my digital identity and cloned my digital footprint, and used it to build trust with systems I never even noticed. I stayed with my best friend for a couple nights. I thought it was over until Tuesday. She called me into the living room. "You have a visitor." I froze. There, standing at the door, was a new guy. Same pizza company. Same order. "Delivery for Emily," he said cheerfully. I stepped forward. "Who placed it?" He checked the receipt. "I don't know. Just says automatic delivery, recurring." I snatched the paper. Under special instructions, it read, "Leave at door. She's alone again." My friend and I rushed to her window. There, parked across the street, a gray Toyota Camry. It was empty and running, but no one was in the driver's seat. When I got home the next day, I found a flash drive in my mailbox. No label, just a single file. Door Cam MP4. I hit play. It was my camera footage. Clips of me walking around my house, sitting, sleeping, all taken from angles inside the walls. At the end of the video, the pizza guy's face appeared on screen. And he whispered, "Thanks for the couch." The cops never found him. But here's the part that still keeps me up. I got a call last week from a different pizza shop. "Hi, Emily. Just confirming your new standing order for weekly delivery to 1409 Willow Drive." "That's not my address." The woman on the phone sounded confused. "Says you updated it yourself last night." "And the name on the order?" "It was mine?" "It was never about the pizza. It was about watching, knowing when I was home, when I was alone, and how easily someone could slip into your life without you even noticing." They said I was imagining it. The sound, the breathing, the way the closet door never stayed shut. But I wasn't imagining it. I heard it every night. And when I finally figured out what was going on, it was already too late. The first time I heard it, I thought it was the air vent. A soft, slow inhale, then exhale, coming from inside my bedroom closet. I paused my movie, sat up in bed, listened. It stopped. I got up and opened the door. Just coats, shoes, the usual clutter. I laughed at myself and shut the door, locked it just in case. It came again, louder this time, more deliberate, like someone trying to be quiet, but failing. I opened the closet again. Empty. But something was different. My shoes had been moved. The left one was lying on its side. I never do that. I closed the door, pushed a chair in front of it, tried to sleep. Didn't work. The breathing returned. But now, it wasn't just breathing. There was a creak, the sound of something shifting weight on wood. I grabbed my phone, started recording. Snuck up to the closet, ripped the door open. Nothing. Chair still in place. But when I played the audio back, you could hear it. Clear as day. Breathing, heavy, right next to the microphone. I showed my roommate the clip the next day. He said it was wind, probably me breathing. "Don't psych yourself out," he laughed. "Closets don't breathe." But that night he wasn't home. He had a work trip. I was alone. I locked the front door, bedroom door, closet door, slept with a light on. And still, at 1:13 a.m., inhale, exhale, right next to my bed this time. I set up my old phone in the closet, recording with the flashlight on. Closed the door, propped it with a chair, hit record. I went to bed. 3 hours later, I woke up in a sweat. No sound, no breathing, just silence. I checked the phone. Battery dead. Weird. It had been at 80% when I started. Plugged it in, waited, watched the recording the next morning. The first hour? Nothing. Just darkness and dust. Then, movement. Something slid across the frame. Quick, like fingers brushing the lens. Then a whisper, one word, close, followed by breathing. Louder now, faster, excited. Then a sharp noise, like something smacking against the phone, and total darkness. Final frame? A hand, pressing gently on the inside of the closet door. I moved out of my room that day, slept on the couch, told myself it was just a sick prank. But every night, I still heard it. The breathing, Only now, it wasn't coming from the closet. It was closer. I started hearing it from the air vent next to the couch. Same rhythm. Inhale, exhale. One night I climbed up, removed the grate, and stuck my phone inside with the flashlight on. What I saw wasn't possible. Eyes shining, too far back, too wide apart. Blinking. Then, nothing. I called the landlord, told him there was someone in the vents. He sent over a maintenance guy. The man laughed at me, said no way anyone could fit in there. Even a raccoon'd have trouble, he said. He opened the vent, looked inside, froze, pulled out a photo, folded, yellowed, moldy. He handed it to me. It was a picture of a girl, curled in a ball, in a crawl space, eyes wide, mouth taped shut. Behind her? The inside of my closet. I moved out that day. Didn't pack, didn't clean, just left. A week later, I got a call from the police. They found something during demolition. A hidden space between my closet and the attic. Old sleeping bag, empty food cans, a diary. The entries were disturbing, written in childlike handwriting. She doesn't know I'm here yet. She locked the door again. Doesn't matter. I breathe louder so she hears me. I think she likes it. Last entry. She moved away. I'm lonely again. I stayed with a friend. Started over. No closets in my room. No vents. Felt safe until yesterday. A package showed up at the door. No label, no return address. Inside, a small recorder, already playing, just one sound. Breathing when you hear something at night. Check your closet, then check again. And if you don't see anything, you just haven't looked long enough.